Hello, this is Sundar. I'm a full stack developer and I have been challenged with an app that I have to make under 1.5 hours. The challenge is to create a MERN stack app, which is a real-time chat app using socket.io and storing the messages in MongoDB. We will be building the front end using React, and we will be making the backend using Express and MongoDB and using sockets for TCP connections. So I'm gonna start the timer over here and let's see how long does it take for me to get started and complete this project. Okay, I'm gonna start by clearing out my these are both the terminals that I've opened within the VS Code app. For the backend, we will be doing npm init. What this is going to do for us, it's going to generate package.json. We can install Express, course, and MongoDB, mongoose, and socket .io. On top of it, MERN is also what we need. I think that should be enough for a small app. Here we are going to do npm create vt at latest. So we'll be creating the React app using, I want to create this in this same folder so we can use React with JavaScript and run npm install. Here we have some error and we can see, okay, oh, I actually misspelled MongoDB. Both of our projects are being installed. Perfect, we have both. For the front end, we are going to do npm run dev. For the back end, we will need to configure some scripts over here. The start script is going to be, yes, I love GitHub Copilot. Okay. And we also need an index.js over here to keep all of our code intact. Okay. Right. Now let's start with, well, first of all, did we actually install it? I don't think we need that. Okay. We are going to import server from socket.io and course from course, and then we are going to create an app using Express. We are going to create a server using HTTP, and then we are going to create an input-output connection using the socket. And here we will be giving our origin which is the HTTP localhost So this is what we are going to get from here. The address of our React app is going to be the origin for our course over here, so that we can allow the app to work without errors. So I'm assuming that you are familiar with the course errors, which are the cross-origin errors which are generated if your domain is not matched at the server. And to prevent those errors, we will be using course on the backend side. Okay, we use our app is the Express server app, and it's going to utilize the course. And now what we are going to do is express.json, and this is for the body and the things which come to us in the form of a request in the form of JSON can be parsed on the server side. Okay, now what we can do is, well, connect with the socket, and just I'm gonna do this. Okay, so this is a very simple socket connection. What is happening over here is IO is going to be listening for a connection event, and once the connection event is triggered, it's going to console log that a user is connected, and once the disconnected action is triggered, it's going to log that the user has disconnected. And at the end, what we are going to do here is we are going to listen to the port and just log that we are listening on this port. This is a very basic server. We are not sending or receiving any messages at this point. And what we can do now is we can go to the Frontend app and make the changes over there. For just to make sure that our backend app is working, I'm gonna do npm run start on the backend side to see if it's working perfectly, which it is absolutely fine. Okay, so moving on to the frontend side, where we have a lot of these. So we won't be needing the public folder, we won't be needing the assets folder, and we can just empty this. We can also empty this and go to app, take all of this out, and okay, we don't need these, we don't need this, but we might need use state. Okay, so on the front end side as well, we would need another terminal. Since both of our servers are running at this point, we'd need another terminal to install something if we need. On the front end side, what we need to install is the socket.io client, right? Currently I'm in the main folder. I'll go to the front end folder and I'm going to install socket.io client. Perfect, we have it installed. Now what we can do here is we can import IO from client, and now here what we are going to do is we are going to connect to our socket. In fact, actually we will be connecting to our socket a little outside over here. Just take these spaces out and we can do const, sorry, actually yes, that works. What's the let me just confirm quickly if our, so we are listening on the backend side at port 3000 and okay, Now what we can do is just make some HTML over here. Actually, you know what, let's go and install Tailwind as well for us. That's just going to make styling very simple and easy. And okay, go to video config. Oh, it's actually no. And here we are going to add Tailwind CSS as a plugin as well. And then we go to our index.css and we add this import. We'll have to run our server again for these changes to take effect, since we have made the configurational changes in Tailwind, Vita's config file. Let's just restart the server and open our app. It does not show anything right now because we don't have anything here. What we can do is just test it out with class name bg gray 900 and text white, and here we can go and have an h1. We can give this 100 hide under vh, and this could actually be screen. Class name text for XL M5 Tailwind is working. Oh well, it's working, but I would need to okay. Well, we don't actually need to do this. We can do blue 50. This is just a nicer color that I like, and we can have text black. Text center, just to make sure. And okay, now we have to create something that shows our messages and something to send our messages with. So here's what we are going to do. We're going to call this the real-time chat app, and here we are going to create okay okay, let's start with the messages container. Just a simple p tag. Actually we actually can and below here we can just create an input and a button to take our message and send it over. The type text, we can have a placeholder saying, you know, type your message, and we can set that later on maybe. Okay, and a button, and let's just see how that looks for us. Okay, so far nice. We can just give this a few classes. Class name, bg blue 200 p5 rounded 2, and we will be removing this from here. Okay, and this should have a width fit. Perfect, and this should have a auto with its width can be 4xl. Nice. And this can have a border. And this can also be rounded. Nice. Okay, now since we have the entire UI, what we can do is we can go ahead and create the logic on the front end side as well and complete the back end side. So first of all, we will be needing well, it knows we'll be needing messages, and we'll be needing const message as well. Sorry. Yes, absolutely. And what we can do here is we can do use effect. Have we imported? Yes, we have. We have imported use effect, and I'm just going to okay. So what we are going to do here is we are going to receive an event. Once the event called message is triggered, we are going to set messages to the previous messages and the currently received message as well. And we are just going to complete our socket.on function over here, and then we are just going to complete our use effect over here, and below it we are going to create a send message function, which is going to send our message over to message.trim. Exactly, this is what I was going to do. So we are going to have slightly different events over here. This is going to be receive message, and this is going to be send message, right? And then we're going to set the message to be empty, and here we are going to complete our function called send message. What we are going to do here is we are going to set the value of this input to be message, and we are going to actually, first of all, okay, so on this, once user clicks this button, what we are going to do is we are going to set an on click event over here and call our send message function, and over here we're also going to implement an on change. What this on change is going to do for us, it's going to take an event and it's going to perform a couple of things. It's just going to set the message to e.target dot value. Amazing. So this is what we have right now. Now we have to implement the counter parts on the backend side as well to be able to receive these functions, events, right? We need to be able to receive these events on the backend side as well. So I am going to go over here, and there is something. Okay. So first of all, let's just for the sake of everything, we can also log the sockets ID, and then we can just set those socket.on send message, and we are definitely going to log the message, and this is going to be actually we are going to emit receive message here, and then we can just complete the function. Okay. There is also one small thing I think I missed. I can just in the app.js we are going to set our messages in this p tag. So what we are going to do is messages and messages.add, and what we are going to do here is message, and we are also going to add a key here, which is going to be index. Okay, we have a problem. We probably missed something. Oh, okay. And then comes this. Cool. So we don't have any messages as of now. We can go and send a message. Try to send a message. Let's see. Hello, this is a new message. Hit send. Oh. Well, we haven't received anything over here. So for some reason our connection is not taking place. Okay, there is well, we have missed something over here. We need to make some configurations, And we also need to make sure that our port is 3000. Yes, it is 3000. And we need to make some configuration over here. We need to set transports, and we only need to set this to WebSockets. We go to reconnecting attempts. These should be 5, and reconnection delay should be okay. So we do have a user connected over here. Now can we try again? Hello? Okay, so we are receiving a message, but we are not somehow getting the message over here. Let's try and open this up in a new tab as well. If we say hello, oh, it shows. If we do this again, hello, it's working, but it's not showing on this one. I don't know what might be the reason. If we try hello from here, it shows over there as well. So a simple chat app is functional, and we still have approximately four minutes left, which means we have completed the challenge under the set time, but we want to make a couple of more changes to it. We want to add a name for the user. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we are going to connect with usernames, right? So we can also see who sent what messages. We will be starting with our backend app. We will go over here and say socket on set username. Okay, yeah. Users. Yes, we are going to assign that username to the specific socket ID in users, and we are going to create this users over here. It's going to be an object for us, and what we're going to do here is then console log users, and just close this, right? And on the front end side, we will be creating another input and something of the similar sort once again below the messages over here, and this time we will have a username, yes, and we are going to have a function called const set user is, I think, fine. Yes, if user.trim socket.emit set username is our, and then here we can go and see. We also have to set the message to empty. Okay, we have an error and forgot to actually close this. Cool. Now what we are going to do here is username, and on change Okay, and change is going to just do set user name to that same thing. And what we can do here is we can change the placeholder to enter your username. Cool. Let's just reduce the size of this. Let's put this into another div and just make it a little bit better in size. Last name, it should be 96, I think. Auto. Yeah. Okay. So we have both of these apps ready. Let's do a username check. Sandy, start chatting. And hello, says Sandy. Oh, we can have another one over here named Nora. Start chatting. Hello from Nora. This is a little bit weird as it's changing those messages to Okay, first of all, we can just add here the username as well. Let me see how we can do that. Okay, we have to modify this a little bit. We have to set it over here as well. Const username, yes, but if it does not exist, we're going to make it an anonymous. And then what we are going to do is we are going to change this a little bit to an object which also has username and a message. Right. Okay. Okay, on disconnect, what we are going to do here is delete users socket ID. Ooh. Perfect. On the front end side though, we need to make some changes as well, just to make sure that we have the username okay, we also need another one over here. Is username set, and we are going to set this username okay. True. And this div should only be displaying if our set is username is username set, and what? And then over here what we can have is another one of these, sorry, and the rest of our stuff should only be shown this whole thing. Perfect. And we also need to show the username over here. What we can do is we can go string and message dot username and message dot message should be shown here. Let's check it out once more. Hello. This is Anna. Send. Oh. Let's fix it a little bit. Okay, so here is a little problem. We are going to connect with the server over here. Yes, and yes. Okay, one small more thing that we are going to do is we're going to put this thing into a function. This whole thing actually just becomes a function, and then we call that function over here. It's actually from here to here. Handle message received. Okay. And we're going to use this function over here. And then what we are going to do is return. Okay. Let's try it out again. Refresh the connections. I'm going to call this Sarah this time and say hello, this is Sarah. Send. Okay, this works fine. Hello. Okay, now this guy is going to be, well, Tony again. Hello, this is Tony again. And we go send. Oh my god, this works absolutely nice. Perfect. Hello, Tony. Nice to meet you. There we go. And here Tony says, hello, Sarah. Nice to meet you. To Sarah. Send. Oh my god, I'm so loving this chat app right now. Absolutely amazing. So we were able to complete our chat app in about 40 minutes, 10 minutes over, and I guess we can adjust that for the styling part, but it was an absolutely amazing experience having it done so far. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and please like the video and subscribe, and if if you continue to like and subscribe, I'll be making more of these videos. Thank you so much.